All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about something huge that's probably hiding inside the ChatGPT you're already using. I'm talking about a whole fleet of specialized AI agents that can completely change the game, turning it from a simple Q&A bot into an absolute productivity machine.
So, let me ask you this. Is the way you use ChatGPT kind of stuck in the past? Are you still just typing in basic questions and getting basic answers? Because if you are missing out on a massive evolution. The tool you think you know has completely changed. It can now act like a team of virtual employees, all working for you 24/7.
In this slide, this really nails the difference. The old way was all about being reactive. You ask a question, you get some text back. Simple. But the new way, it's proactive. You give it a goal, and it comes back with a completed, complex task. It's the difference between an assistant that just tells you stuff and one that actually does stuff for you.
So what does that really mean, shifting from telling to doing? Well, the claim from our source is pretty wild. By automating things like research, data entry, and even building presentations, you could save over 40 hours every single week. That's an entire work week you just got back.
Okay, so let's meet these agents. The big mindset shift here is to stop thinking of ChatGPT as one single thing. Instead, start seeing it as your most productive team member, or really a whole team, where each one has its own special skill.
So what exactly is a ChatGPT agent? Well, think of it like an AI that has its own virtual computer. It can actually browse live websites, it can open and analyze your files, it can run code, and it can create real things like PowerPoint presentations and Excel spreadsheets. The best way I think about it is you're finally giving ChatGPT a pair of hands to actually do the work.
And turning this on is surprisingly easy. Now, you do need a ChatGPT Plus or Pro account for this. But once you've got that, you just go into your chat, find the Tools drop-down menu, and select what our source calls Agent Mode. And that's it. You're now in charge of your own AI workforce.
But, and this is super important, listen up, these actions aren't unlimited. Plus users get about 40 agent tasks a month. Pro users get way more, around 400. This means you gotta be smart about it. Don't burn through them on simple little tests. Make every single command count.
All right, enough talk. Let's see what this actually looks like with two absolute game-changing examples. We're going to look at an agent that builds presentations from scratch and another one that's a genius at data analysis.
First up, the presentation creator. Seriously, just imagine an AI that handles the entire process of making a presentation. I'm talking from doing live research and pulling data all the way to designing the slides and formatting them, the whole shebang.
And the secret, it's all in the prompt. Just look at the level of detail here. This is not a simple question. This is a full-on project brief. You're telling it the topic, you're telling it to go find current market data and case studies, and to lay out costs and returns. This is how you get incredible results.
And the result? It's just staggering. In about 15 minutes, the agent spits out a complete, professionally designed PowerPoint file. And it's not using some old, stale data. No, it did live research, it crunched it into charts and graphs, it can even follow your company's specific brand style guide. A job that would take a human 3 to 5 hours is just done.
Okay, let's check out another one, the data analysis specialist. This agent is amazing. You can literally just hand it raw data files, like a messy spreadsheet, and it will transform it into interactive dashboards and real, actionable business intelligence.
And again, look at this prompt. It's multi-layered. You're not just asking it for one thing. You're telling it to analyze the data, then build a specific tool, that interactive Excel dashboard, and then create a summary presentation for a specific audience. You're basically delegating an entire project with one command.
And the result of that one prompt? It automates what would normally be about 8 hours of grinding manual analysis. It gives you interactive dashboards with filters, it finds trends and correlations you might not have seen, and it gives you specific data-backed recommendations. It can even find those little insights that a human analyst on a tight deadline might completely miss.
So those two examples show you the depth of what these agents can do. But now let's do a quick lightning round to see the breadth of what's possible. Here are 5 more game-changing agents you can put to work.
Number 3, the automated reply agent. Picture an AI handling all your new sales leads 24/7. It actually learns from your website and your product docs to give personalized, super accurate answers in seconds. You'll never lose a hot lead again. Fourth, we've got the competitor monitor.
This agent basically automates all your competitive intelligence. You can set it to watch your competitors' websites for any changes, like a price drop, and it'll send you an analysis of what it means for you instantly.
Number 5 is the content engine. Now, this is way beyond just writing. It acts as both your researcher and your writer. It does a deep dive analysis on a subject and then generates really authoritative, data-backed, and SEO-optimized content like blog posts or video scripts.
Okay, number 6 is it's honestly mind-blowing, the app prototyper. You give it a simple prompt describing an app and it can design the interface, set up the data flow, and deliver a simple, working app prototype in minutes. We're talking about building MVPs without writing a single line of code. It's insane.
And finally, number 7, the strategic analyst. This agent can do the kind of high-level analysis that big companies pay consultants tens of thousands of dollars for. Things like comprehensive competitor profiles and deep market opportunity assessments.
So the potential here is obviously massive, but how do you actually start without getting totally overwhelmed? Let's break down a simple, clear playbook to get these agents working for you like today.
Here's the 4-step plan. It's super straightforward. First, just pick one agent, the one that solves your biggest, most annoying, time-sucking problem. Second, start simple. Give it one specific small task. Third, when you get a fantastic result, save that exact prompt. Document it. It's now a reusable template. And finally, start weaving these agents directly into how you already work.
And here's a pro tip to really take this to the next level. Once you have that perfect prompt template, don't just save it, schedule it. There's a little clock icon that lets you set your agents to run tasks automatically. Daily, weekly, monthly, whatever you want. For example, you could have that competitor analysis report waiting in your inbox every Monday at 8 a.m. without you ever lifting a finger.
So, look, the big takeaway is this. We are at a major turning point in how work gets done. While your competitors are still doing all this stuff manually, your AI agents can be in the background working harder and smarter. So the only real question left is, which 5 hours of your week are you going to get back first?